Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Harrisburg Senators. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
I think you really have to focus on what the pitcher's going to give you. If he's going to pitch you away, you got to go the other way. That way you can string together a few hits to put up some crooked numbers in this game.
Benjamin Doyne, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, they were real happy with his last start. Got into the 7th inning. He kept the other team at bay and got his ball club to win. They'll take that same sort of effort here.
Christopher Barner comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Christopher Barner.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
No outs. Yeah, and when you're playing good baseball, suddenly first place starts coming into clearer focus. They've really made up some ground here in this past week or so.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, they've got to be happy with the performance they're getting from that 8-hole right now. His on-base percentage is over 400 in the last 10 ball games. He's done an excellent job of finding ways to contribute, getting on base, and setting up the guys behind him for run-scoring opportunities.
Richard Gardner will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Hit out towards second. Bowers is right there. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. And with that, let's get a quick look at the Akron defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, out in that corner outfield spot, a very reliable left fielder. Not somebody that's going to make the great plays, but every routine ball, it's as good as gold.
Yeah, we got
Chris
two
Heisey
down.
Gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
0-1's the count.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Already hitting 98 miles an hour here in the first inning. He's one of the hardest throwers that these guys will see all year long.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
All right, here we go now.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. George McMahon will stand in. He comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go.
Nobody
you
away.
Can't dwell on it for too long.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the
Hey, no
pressure's
runner,
on
no
to
runner.
open up the
Eat
inning.
it.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cages, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Marcus
nobody
Platt
away.
will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And, you know,
let's get a
I think it's
two-ball
going to
here.
be
Come on now.
important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Standing in now, Joaquin Cavaney, as he'll take a look at a high
we got
strike
one here,
that
guys.
time. It's 0-1. He comes in one tick shy of 300 at 299. No home runs as of yet, and 5 driven in. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here it comes. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see he checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called
Hey,
third
get ahead,
strike.
stay ahead. What do you say now?
Johnny Kelly will stand in, and as you can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better away from home.
Two outs.
First
Let's get out of
pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing off. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. Liner toward right center. Santos is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Jorge Zambrano will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games.
No outs here, huh?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Hey, let's go right here.
Into the box, Rob Maynard. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 4 home runs and 28 RBIs. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty stress-free inning so far. 2 batters, 6 pitches, and 2 strikeouts.
Varner.
Christopher Varner stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Down now, here we go.
The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And there's number 8.
Here we go, guys.
1 away.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Leading off the inning,
got no one out now.
Gardner, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, let's go right here.
Lifted into center field.
You go,
Woodson
you go.
moves over, 1 down.
Now batting. Right fielder, Chris Heisey.
Chris Heisey
One out
is
now.
into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, and it was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
Plays it first here.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Stepping in now, George McMahon.
2 down, 2 down.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Fastball called for strike 2.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We played 4 full. The Rubber Ducks lead this one 3-0. Leading off the inning, Marcus
stay ahead
Platt,
right now.
and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Nobody down here.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Of him now, it's strike 2.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Joaquin Cavaney.
Hey, come on now.
He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really
one
need
away,
him to
one
come
away.
through right here.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
1 out, nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Santos on the move.
Got it.
And he makes the catch for the second out. Johnny Kelly stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Well on his way to another
two
good
outs.
inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Yeah, one pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings, and I'll tell you what.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. 5 innings complete. The Rubber Ducks lead it 3-0. Jorge Zambrano will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here.
Right here.
The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just one hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Into the windup and the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Rob Maynard comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 1,
Christopher Varner will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speed.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. We're through 6 full. The Rubber Ducks lead this one 3-0. Leading off the inning, Richard Gardner, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
high in the air out to center field.
Ball.
Woodson is under it to tuck this one away, and it's a one-pitch out to begin the home half of the seventh. At the plate, Chris Heisey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Hey, game yourself right here.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
Well, we've talked about it already, but this has just been an absolutely dominating performance out there. That's 14 strikeouts.
2 down, 2 down.
In now, George McMahon. And she'll take a changeup
boys.
here for strike one.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's a swing and a high pop-up.
You take it here.
He's underneath this one.
Me.
And that will retire the side. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. 8th inning coming up. The Rubber Ducks lead it 3-0. Marcus Platt will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's
outs
been
here, fellas.
dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got
ahead of
himself
him right
a
here.
nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
0-1.
In there, no balls and a strike. Got him to go after that one. He's in a quick hold, 0-2. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
Line drive to left.
I got it.
But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
You know, these guys are at a point where they need to get something going. And I thought for sure this might be just the thing to get them started. But it hangs up there just long enough to find an outfielder's glove.
Hey, we got one
Standing
out
in
here.
now, Joaquin Cavaney. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that
come on now.
swing.
Here
It's
we go.
0-2 now.
Well, he doesn't look very settled up there right now, and I guess that's an easy thing to do when you're facing a guy who throws as hard as this guy does.
1 out, nobody on. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
It's not just that he's proven to be tough to hit. He's proven to be tough to touch. I mean, here's 3 straight swing throughs. He's just mowing them down right now.
Johnny Kelly will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer
Two
by
outs
the
here.
batter.
Strike one, huh?
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
1-1. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Jorge Zambrano will dig in.
Get ahead,
Took a
stay
cold
ahead right
third
here.
strike his last time.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
0-1.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Hey, we
A
got
look
two.
here at the hits per side here in the late going. Good hard sinker that
Count.
time, and he's in
0-2.
control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. We've played 8 full. The Rubber Ducks lead this one 4-0. Striding in to start the 9th, Rob Maynard, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's
Nobody.
0-1. Oh, and he's really
No balls,
getting the
2
better of
strikes.
him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Hey, strike this guy out. Let's go.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Well, this guy has been like a maestro out there tonight. He starts another inning off with a strikeout. And a lot of these guys, they're not even close with their swings. He's had them eaten right out of the palm of his hand.
Christopher Barner will stand
Here we go,
in,
guys.
needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time,
One out,
one
one
runner
out.
at a time.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Bowers takes it in. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
And you wonder if this is a ball that he probably should have just held on to. Instead, he tries to force it to first, and I think they're going to
Gotta hold
score
him right
this
here.
as
Let's
a
go,
single
let's go.
and an error.
Richard Gardner will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Hey, we got one.
1 out and a runner on second base. Right
No
by
balls,
him
2
here, and
strikes.
he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Chris Heisey will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
2 down now.
First offering on its way.
Ball one.
And a good fastball there, but this
Ball
just
one, no
misses
strike.
the zone for ball one.
That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Ball.
No offer on
got
that
two
one.
balls,
2 balls
one
and a strike.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
Here we go.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch one. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Rubber Ducks are victorious here, 4-0. Good night, everybody.